So we are here with Dries, who just talked with Flu. So go right ahead. If you have any shoutouts though, you can start with that if you want.
I'm gonna do it afterwards.
Sure. So we can just do the list.
So yeah, I'm playing Flu, not a very special list, but yeah, let's just see about it.
Sure.
I'm gonna start right here. So like the normal Flu package, like 3 Robinas, 3 Englands, the 2 Empens, and the 2 Guardians 3. There's a lot of discussion about playing 1 or 2 Empen, but 2 Empen is the way to go because when you lose your first one, it's gonna be really tough to get your second one. 3 Map and the Terra. I'm not playing the Mystic Mine. A lot of players do, but I was thinking most players are siding back row hate against your blue cards, so a Mystic Mine wouldn't solve anything for you. They're having you out anyway. Then the 3 Advance. This is the MVP of the day.
Yep.
I have dodged a lot of hand traps and a lot of droplets just because of this card. I once top decked it, and after like drawing like 4 or 5 turns, and then like won me the game.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the 1 Unexplored Wings.
Yep.
And the trap. Still standard, Barrier Statue, the Ryza, the Apex Avian, and I play the Harpist.
Oh, okay.
I decided to play this in a main deck because I was afraid of the Flu mirrors. I've had a lot of them on my locals, and this one always comes in handy in a mirror. I happened to have none of those mirrors, so I'm gonna take this out and swap it for a DD Crow.
Okay.
Yeah. And then 3 Shifters, game changer obviously.
Yes. I'm sure you made many people happy.
I haven't seen it that much.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah, it's just at the times in need I had it, so but not,
okay, very
not that
nice.
much. Yeah. 3 Prosperity, 3 Duality. I opted to go just for these 6 draw cards. Some people play the Extravagance, but I think it conflicts too much, and I don't like cards that are conflicting a lot. 3 Book of Moon, it's a must. Even if you can't target the Toad under the Spite Elf, it still dodges all the Imperms and the Veilers, because there were a lot of them.
It's basically like extra called buys in this deck.
Yeah. I used to play the Callby in the deck, but I also cut that one just because of another card I have later.
Okay.
Diffuser. This one I've seen a lot,
Yeah.
and it won me a lot of games against Matmec. I've had Matmec and Eldritch matchups where they just couldn't play because of this.
Basically continuous shifter.
Yeah, continuous shifter, so just a 4th copy.
Yep.
2 Dark Ruler. I wanted to play 3, but I just couldn't find the space because I wanted to keep playing 14 or 41. Yeah, it's like I think everyone's maining it now, and it's a solid choice versus Splight and the T elements. And then this is my spicy deck actually. That's the Salesman.
Yep.
Playing double copies of it. I play this because you have a lot of ways to play around hand traps.
Yep.
Like the shifter for the Veiler and the Ogre. And the Droll. And you can chain block for the Ash, but at some points you're not going to be able to play around everything. So if you see like you have a shifter and you have a map, then you're not going to have to play around Ash or Droll or Ogre or Veiler, but you have to play around Imperm, and that's when I call Imperm when I go first. And when you go second, you usually know what's on your opponent's board, even if it's back row they searched or a monster with a negate, it just baits it.
Yep.
So it worked very well for me, and it has always worked, so I'm just keep playing it, yeah. The extra deck is not all that special. I have just a train package. For the OTK, I never use this, so the Lenaerts package with the Downward Magician and the Zeus.
Yep.
I played this Lenaerts extra because it bounces in the back row, and it helps with things like floodgates in general, or if you think you have to out something. Never made it because you're not using your extra deck all that much.
Yeah.
But it's a deck choice I made. It doesn't matter that much the
Yeah, just in niche situations.
The Traffic, Shurake, and the Ns are here for Maximus targets.
Yep.
When I get Maximus, so I can pop something or search another bird. Then I have the Phoenix to out floodgates, the Anima, also never used it, it's a standard one. The IP Masquerena in tandem with Unicorn, the Avramax, and Underworld Goddess. You need this one. This is the only extra card you might actually need because of monsters that are unaffected. This is the only one at out. Otherwise you don't have an out with Floo on unaffected monsters. So, and then the last one is Wind Charmer. I chose the Wind one because people will side roll for you. I haven't been rolled all that much, but when they roll you might make it later on and you can incline. Just made it once, not because I got rolled, but because I just had 2 birds left and I had to handle something. So. And this one searches the bird. So.
Oh right, that's smart.
Side deck. I got.
This was the spicy one, right? The side. I saw some things that maybe not many people are running right now.
I think the salesman was the spiciest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the 3 Heart Featherstorm.
Yep.
Twin-hander, it's a no-brainer.
Yep.
Then I have triple twisters. And then for more backrow removal, I play the Duster, 2 lightning storms. This was again because I expect a lot of Floo mirrors, and you need those in a Floo mirrors because if you don't have something against them, you're not gonna win it. It's just if you go second or first, it doesn't matter. You have to have some outs in the back row. And also the Lightning Storm works on the Spike matchup.
Yep.
To bait the Toad because there's something in attack anyway. It has 0 defense. But then again, I didn't see that much Plight either.
So a lot of tier you faced, or
1 tier, just one. It's
one.
I had 2 Matmix, 2 Eldritch, an Exo Sister, I think 3 Sprites.
Oh, okay.
It was a lot of different things. Then 2 Raigeki. I opted to go for this one instead of the Mystic Mine.
Yep.
Just because the Mystic Mine was gonna get popped by backrow removal anyway.
Okay.
And I thought I could use this with the main deck Dark Ruler and the last one in my side. To just out the boards. Floo isn't that great with hand traps, I think. Some people play the Ash, but I'm not convinced because it doesn't stop a whole turn.
Yep.
And you're still gonna get in trouble when you go in second too. Better have some negates or something that can wipe the boards. And then I play 1 DD Crow. This one I'm gonna swap with the Harpy Harpist.
Yep.
Because the Crow is obviously better in the Sprite matchup and the Telements matchup now. And then last there's 2 Trolls. I still decided to go for Troll. Just because of the mirror. I expected a lot of mirrors.
Clearly you
I haven't seen any of them. But,
terrified of Floo for some reason.
Yeah, I was terrified. I have played a lot of mirrors and they're just so annoying I don't want to deal with them. So I'd rather have some out of them than...
Yeah, makes sense.
I only used these against the Matmech matchups and there they worked. They do conflict with Shifter and Fissure. But I think if you resolve Shifter, you're gonna win from Matmech anyway.
Yes, for sure.
And if you don't have Shifter, you can still draw them and still win.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
Awesome. So any shoutouts?
Yeah, I'd say to my Antwerp locals. I'm from Antwerp here myself. The guys were really supporting me, and yeah, I loved it. Also, my opponents were very friendly. I expected a lot of how do you say it? Like a very competitive environment, but they were all very friendly and very agreeable. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. So congrats on your top.
Yeah, thanks. It's the first one for me.
We'll see more from you, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll see.